Right, welcome everyone. My name is Wendy Castle. I'm a dietitian at One Bite Nutrition. Super excited to have one of our dietetic interns, Ogechi, here with us, and then one of our dietitians, Nikki Bomar. Thank you both for being here today. We're going to go over some ancient grains and what they are and how we can incorporate them in our diet. So, Ogechi, if you want to start us off.
Okay. Well, Nikki, my first question for you. Um, since we have long promoted intake of grains, especially whole grains, but this new category of ancient grains has come to the forefront lately, um, being all over social media. Just a just a quick question. Are these actually healthy, or do you think this is just another trend? And what
Yeah,
exactly are ancient grains?
yeah. So what we're referring to as ancient grains, or what a lot of these videos are referring to as ancient grains, is this collection of grains that have relatively remained unchanged over time, over our human history. So modern grains, right, they've been bred and hybridized to improve their yield, their baking performance, some other things too. But these ancient grains, they're still extremely similar to their original form. So things like farro, spelt, sorghum, millet, there's some others too, but those are probably the most common ones people might be seeing.
Okay. With those modern grains that we're more familiar with, how would you compare that nutrition profile of ancient grains to the modern grains?
Yeah, so the ancient grains tend to be a bit more nutrient dense. They usually have a higher fiber and protein content, along with things like B vitamins, magnesium, iron, zinc. They also contain some unique bioactive compounds, such as a more resistant starch and then extra phytochemicals compared to their modern grain counterparts.
In your opinion, why are they making a comeback?
Yeah, so in my opinion, I do think that the main reason comes from the consumer's desire for less processed foods. All right, this isn't a new topic either of we don't want processed foods, we don't want processed foods, but there's been a really big focus on the real foods lately, and ancient grains fit into society's picture of that. So there's also been an increased interest in sustainable eating as well, and a lot of these ancient grains do grow relatively well in harsh conditions, so they do require fewer resources than their modern grain counterparts.
Okay.
Um, People are also more interested in like global cuisine in recent years. I think that also comes from just, again, the internet connecting us all over the place. Um, and so many of these ancient grains, they are used in other countries more than here for sure. And the rise in popularity is definitely helping them become more available stateside grocery stores versus when they used to be maybe 5, 10 years ago. So products are popping up on their shelves that never used to be available here, especially in those more like rural areas. So we are seeing an increase in the curiosity, the availability, and the usage of them.
Interesting. Um, so with the modern grains and their versatility and their ease when it comes to cooking, do you think the ancient grains share the same properties?
So I think that just like with anything new, there's going to be a learning curve when starting out using them, right? We do have a new blog on our website. It's at onebitenutrition.com in case anyone forgot about it. It shares details of how to cook these grains and what dishes they may be best with. So I encourage anyone who's interested to just check it out. It's a pretty quick resource. I have them in little charts, so they're nice, easy to find, easy to read. But they can be incredibly versatile as well. So things like soups, stews, a lot of them can be used as like an oat substitute. So the base for like a grain bowl, they can be ground into flour, just so many more things. And again, we can use them as a grain replacement in recipes that we currently have, or we could pull, a recipe from online that is specifically meant for that grain itself.
Okay. Um, Now, do these grains, will they work for everyone?
So just like with anything, right? If you have food allergies or sensitivities, we need to be
Yeah.
careful about avoiding things that could possibly contain those items. So, for example, a lot of the ancient wheat varieties do still contain gluten. Some people may not be as sensitive to it. Some people may be more sensitive to it. So you have to be careful there, especially if you already have a known sensitivity to something like gluten. Some of them also take a lot longer to cook than
Yeah.
some of our modern grains. Again, part of that refining process makes them easier to cook for us. And so when we're choosing recipes, we want to keep that into account, of course. Cost is going to be another big factor for a lot of people to look for. And so again, they're becoming more widely available, but it doesn't mean that they're widely affordable yet.
Yeah.
And so if they don't fit into your food budget, then it's not going to be a good fit for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for going through ancient grains, how they can be of benefit, who they're good for, who might hold back on them for now. As they become more popular and some of those varieties get more common, I feel like the price of them will come down and the availability will go up, so people have more of an opportunity to use them. So if you need any more information on ancient grains, please visit our website at onebitenutrition.com. We have a database of different recipes. You can search them by ingredient, by meal type, like breakfast, lunch, dinner. So check out our website to get some recipe ideas as well. If you like this video, please subscribe below, and we hope to